No, the title of this video is not actually clickbait, as some people accuse me of. 11th edition is coming very, very soon. The big announcement, from what I'm hearing with Whispers and other big events that are upcoming with GW, are all falling into line. So let's jump in, let's just discuss this a little bit, and let's talk about 11th edition as a whole. So let's just jump into the deep end with the rumors, the whispers, everything like that. Of course, rumors are rumors. If you want to believe him, believe him. If you don't want to believe him, no skin off my nose. So from what I'm hearing is that Adepticon this year is going to be the big announcement of the next new edition for Warhammer 40,000. That is 11th edition. For those people who haven't been following the rumors of what the hell's been going on, the next edition is supposed to be launching with Space Marines versus Orcs. Apparently, the box set is called Armageddon, and the narrative is that we're all going back to Armageddon for another big old scrap. On top of that, from what I'm hearing, is that this box set is going to be themed with Blood Angels versus Goths. Now, when I say Blood Angels versus Goths, I'm not saying that it's got to have Blood Angels specific models in there. Specific model, should I say. It's just a normal Space Marine, and it's painted as a Blood Angel. It's a normal Orc painted in Goth colours. That's simple the thing. There's no Blood Angel shoulder pads or anything like that. It's just Red Marines versus the black and white Goth Orcs. That is it. Now, all this is making sense to me because if we cast our mind back 3 years to March 2023, guess what that was? That was the announcement of 10th edition, the box set Leviathan. It's in the background right there, unopened, by the way. Ooh, sacred. And that happened at Adepticon, the same event that is literally going to be happening in a couple of months. So that's one big thing why I believe these rumors. I think it's going to happen at Adepticon. Another big thing that I'm hearing about is the UK Games Expo. I'm hearing whispers that Games Workshop for the first time is going to be attending the UK Games Expo. For those people who don't know, the UK's Games Expo is probably one of the biggest tabletop events that we have in the UK. It's down in Birmingham, NEC, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently, they're going to be there. I think this is the first time they've ever been there. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Again, massive, massive footfall and stuff. And it makes sense because then, at that time, I think it's in... Is it in May? I think it is in May. They should have, like, the 11th edition box set potentially on display. Maybe it's launched by then, to show off to a bunch of new people, hey, this is Warhammer 40,000, this is our tabletop game. It makes sense. It really, really does. All the rumors are starting to come together now with all of this. Now, another theory that adds fuel to the fire of this is what Games Workshop's just done this past week. They've just shown off some of the Iron Warrior stuff that's a part of the End Campaign series. The End Campaign series is the 500 Worlds, it's the Maelstrom, it's the Eye of Terror book, and I have a rumor/inkling that there's going to be one more book called Armageddon that links Armageddon to the 11th edition Armageddon box that then launches, of course, that brand new edition. Why are they doing this? Because they want to get all these model reveals out the way. Surely, if something was as big as the Eye of Terror, the new Iron Warrior character, the upgrade kit, the Defiler, the Mutilator stuff, they would have kept it for Adepticon, right? But they don't want that on their schedule because I personally think Adepticon is solely going to be for this 11th edition box set where they show off all the models inside the box set, which we'll discuss in just a second. So building up to that Adepticon reveals throughout, well, to the end of this month, all the way through February, etc., it is going to be those reveals of those models. That's what I personally think, and then that's going to lead into the announcement of 11th edition. Now, as I stated at the start of the video, it's going to be Orcs versus Marines. We've had a couple of rumors so far. I've done a couple of rumor videos dedicated to that. I'm going to do a little big summary at the end of this video. So far, I've heard that there's going to be Vanguard veterans in this box set. There's going to be a Jump Pack Chaplain in this box set on the Orc side. There's supposed to be a new Runt Herd model. There's supposed to be new Grots. There's supposed to be a War Track in there and some type of gun stike placement thing for the Orcs. I've heard no Storm Boys or anything like that. I have actually heard a few more rumors of Space Marine stuff, and I'm hoping to make a video about that this Monday of the entire side of the Space Marine box. I'm just seeing if these whispers are true. I don't know if someone's trolling me. That's why I don't really want to mention it, because the last thing I want to do is put out like rumors that could be lies, and then at the end of the day, the only person that gets blowback of those rumors is me, right? It was a false prophet. Burn Valrak at the stake. You know, I like to keep my toes, so I'm just going to check, and if it works out, like I can trust these sources, then yes, we will do the Space Marine video, well, I say this Monday, next Monday, as I'm recording this right now, on a Thursday, hopefully releasing it on Friday day. And I know I'm going to get a bunch of questions in the comment section about this army, that army. Like I said, right, I've done plenty of Rumor videos. Grey Knights, Dark Eldar, there's supposed to be Dark Mech coming, there's supposed to be Exodites for the Eldar, there's supposed to be a bunch of stuff happening with 11th edition, Raven Wing refresh, right? You know, there's a bunch of things out there, fast attack stuff for Space Marines, multi-part Outriders. There's so much to talk about. Maybe I'll do a separate video of the Rage refreshes for certain Xenos armies and Chaos armies. I actually did do a video dedicated to Space Marines. Would people want me to do a video like that dedicated to the Xenos and the Chaos stuff? Let me know in the comment section, and I can do that. I'm just mainly a Space Marine fanboy channel, so I focus on the good guys of the setting. But yes, apart from that, Adepticon, I think this is going to be the month. I'm trusting the rumors, I'm trusting the whispers and stuff like that. Adepticon, it's a couple of months away now. We've got February, then boom, in March, Adepticon. It's all starting to make sense. It's all starting to come a little bit real, and 11th edition should be here by the end of spring, start of summertime 2026. And then it's another 3 years of that edition until they release 12th edition, when hopefully Rogue Dawn returns and the Imperium wins, because that's the leader that we need at this point. But anyway, I'll let you guys chat in the comment section. Do you believe it? Don't you believe it? Do you got any theories for yourself? Do you think it could happen in March? I think they've already done it, right? Again, go back, look, 10th. That was announced at Adepticon, so I definitely think it's going to happen this time around again. Anyway, brothers, have a great day, evening, night, where you are in the world. Thanks for watching, thanks for coming, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.